Welcome to AR Bootcamp. Number 2, you will learn how to add contacts and create labels. Go to your main screen, you'll want to go to your Gmail. You can do that different ways. You can click on Gmail in your bookmarks. You can click on it here. The Waffle is something you want to get used to. The Waffle has all your apps available right here. So you could click on Gmail here. Actually, we're going to start with contacts. That'll be easier. So you would open the Waffle up for all your apps. If your apps are not arranged the way you want to, you can always move things around, make things closer. So we'll put contacts here since that's what we're working on. Double click on the contact app and open up your contacts. There are 2 ways to add contacts. You can do them from your email account itself, which I'll show you in a moment, or you can create them individually. Your task for number 2 in Bootcamp is to create contacts for all of the staff at Academy of the Redwoods. So I'm going to show you how to do that with at least one staff person. So you'll click on Create Contact, and we'll come up with this box. You want to add the staff. So add another window, go to your bookmark for Academy of the Redwoods. It'll take you to the site. You can see that it says Our Staff, and it has all of the staff here. Sure, you could just click on each one and email them, but it's much simpler if you set it up this way. So first thing you want to do is start with the first one, Lindsay Adams. Copy that email. Go back to contacts. Her name is Lindsay. Make sure you spell the names correctly. You could copy and paste if you need to. You can put a company if you want. You don't need to. All you really have to have are the first and last name and then the email. We copied it, so we can now paste it. So right now you've got her name, you've got her email, and that's it. You got the contact. The next thing you want to do is create labels, and these labels will help you when you're emailing groups of people. So there are no labels right now, but you want to add Lindsay to a label. What labels do you want to have? Let's say you're going to call this label AR staff. That's important because you want to know which teachers or who you're sending things to. So you're going to add Lindsay to the label AR staff. There you go. You can see that it showed up. Now that you've created that label and added Lindsay to it, it will show up for you for other teachers as well. So we'll go to Save. You've now saved Ms. Adams. Her label is AR staff. Her Google profile will show up as well. You can close that, add another contact. So you've created 2 of the staff. You want to do the rest of them so that you have every single member of the staff. So you can go over here and look and see who is actually in there. As you can see, we added Brewer and Adams. Those are the 2 people that are there. Why labels? And first, I'll show you that if someone has sent you an email, this is another and probably easier way to add a contact. You can hover your mouse over that person's name. Oops, sorry. Hover the mouse over that person's name and their contact will come up. If they are already in your contact list, what will come up down here is edit contact. If they aren't, it'll say add contact. So you would click add contact, and then every time they came up, you would see this with edit contact. As you can see, I'm already a contact in this email user's contact. You would click edit contact. It would bring that contact up in Google Contacts. You could then put my name. And again, add me to a label. Obviously, I've done this before. We're going to put a new label on. We're going to put me in that staff one, and we're going to take me out of the old one. All right. Click Save. Is it important to use labels? Go back to email and show you why this is a great trick to have under your belt. You click Compose, and let's say you want to send an email to the entire staff. First thing you should do is type in your subject or your to. Who are you sending this to? You could send it to Lindsay. Whoops. You could send it to Lindsay, add her. You could send it to Allie, add her. You can send it to me. Then you'd have to add every staff member. Instead of having to do that, if you have frequent groups or if you want to email a whole label at once, all you have to do is type in what the label was. We called it AR staff. So I type that and voila, you've got everybody who's in that group listed. So once you've created the label and made the group with all of the teachers, I want you to take a screenshot of this and you'll turn that in and it will show that you've made labels. And now you also know how to use that once you've accomplished it. Easiest thing would be to click on AR staff where you already have the whole staff and you would say, yes, Brewer is my teacher. So I'm going to add Brewer to the label, new label. All right. Then Brewer is now in has both of those labels. If you email AR staff, Brewer will get emailed. If you email new label or teachers, you see how that works. You don't have to do that to show that you've figured it out. I just wanted to show you because it is the reason why we're making you create labels. All right. Good job.